Yo, what is up, fam? Ian here, back with another interesting story about some of the worst bosses in history. When striving to be a great leader, it's always helpful to learn from mistakes of the past. So we've all heard of some big modern companies like Google giving all kinds of exciting perks to their employees, like free food in cafeterias, game rooms, exercise gyms, all designed to encourage breaks and respite on campus. Certainly appealing. How about your employer building a new home for you and your family that's part of a fully operating town with a church, a library, a shopping center? Man, that's like, whoa. Well, George Pullman, creator of the Pullman sleeping cars, constructed this company town just outside of Chicago in 1884. It all sounded pretty sweet and was respected as a model for establishing towns for large manufacturers. However, when profitability became a challenge for the luxury train car company, Pullman halved the wages while increasing work hours, but made no adjustment to the rent and the prices of goods there in the town. This led to all the employee salaries going straight back to Pullman. Outrage quickly spread and the workers went on strike. The military was called in to assist, which ultimately led to 30 strikers being killed in a brutal conclusion to the strike. Years later, the Supreme Court ordered the Pullman Company to turn over control of the town to Chicago. I will say, I don't think this was Pullman's evil genius idea to trap his employees in an almost slave or indentured servant situation. I believe he initially had good intentions for his staff, but you gotta know that cutting wages by half, but still demanding the same amount for rent is not going to go over well. Pullman died of a heart attack actually only 3 years after the strike. His family used a lead coffin and filled in his grave with concrete to ensure no disgruntled employees would desecrate his remains. In his defense, though, he did leave $1.2 million in his will to establish a Pullman free school for the children of the workers. I think the lesson from Pullman is that employee perks oftentimes sound awesome and may be well intended, but can quickly get twisted with leaders who are more concerned about the business and profits than employee satisfaction and wellness. I've certainly heard a number of stories of employees working at a place with great amenities, but they're made to feel like these perks are actually there to create an environment where staff never leave. They're made to feel bad if they're going home because everything they could ever want should be on company campus. Unlimited time off is an awesome perk unless your boss makes you feel terrible and you're not a team player for planning a vacation with your family. Terrible. Subscribe for more brief stories on the worst bosses in history, as well as leadership tips and work humor, and make sure to check out this next video. Thanks for watching, yo.